going on, family? You know who it is. You know what we're about to do. Just surpassed 50 subs. Actually to 56 right now. Already just 60 subs. Y'all are crazy with the love. I appreciate it. I thank you all for that. I announced on Twitter the other day that I was going to be doing a 50 sub Q&A. Got the questions right here. So bear with me. It's not going to be a proper Q&A setup where I have the questions appear on screen like a screenshot and all that, because I don't have the equipment to do so right now. So I had to resort to the old school way. So I wrote down every question, and I'm not lying when I said every question. I wrote down every question, especially all the ones. You know who you are. You're gonna spam me like 20 questions. You know who you are. I'm just kidding. It's all good. I love it. So I'm gonna answer every single question that I got written down on here. Basically how I did it was, some of you had more than one question, so I just wrote down the ones that had one question first, the ones that had 2 or 3 second, and then the one guy who wanted to send me like 12, 13, wrote you last. You know who you are. You're going to find out. But just kidding. I appreciate all the questions you guys submitted. So, no more screwing around. Let's get into this Q&A, shall we? So first one is coming from Electrics, aka Dean, aka the Irish Poppy. He doesn't know I call him that, so we can just keep that on download. That'd be great. He sent me a link to episode 26 of Will It G Fuel, which was Tropical Rain and Pink Lemonade, which happened to be a combo that he suggested, and that I ran to my dude Josh and said, yo, make me a thumbnail because we're about to do this. And it was great. Like, candy great. And he's wondering if it'll G Fuel. I don't know, man. You tell me. You tell me. You go back and watch it and you tell me if it'll G Fuel. No, I'm just kidding. It 100% G Fuels. Actually, it was like 150% if I remember right. I think I said 150%. It was the greatest combo I'd ever tried. So yes. The question, yeah. Your answer to that question is yes. 100% G Fuels. From Caitlin Tester, she says, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I need the answer for my study, so as you can see, this is a very important question. Well, let me break it down to you this way, okay? If you just got one woodchuck chucking wood, right, you're not gonna get, it's not gonna get done. It's not gonna get done in a fast manner. It's not gonna get done properly. So you're gonna need like about 2, 3, maybe to 5 woodchucks. If you really want to go overboard, you can bring 10 and get it done like really quick. So if you got like 5 woodchucks chucking wood at about 15 miles per hour, and there's a northwest wind about 20 miles an hour, and the sun is sitting parallel to the North Pole on the winter solstice, and there's an alien spaceship coming down at about a 90-degree angle, coming in about 90 miles an hour, so, your answer is going to be 12 because cats don't have fingertips. You're welcome. Next one is coming from my boy, Jinzel, Daddy Binzel. He says, pineapple on pizza. Yesn't. That answers your question. Yesn't. Coming from It's Creature 13. He says, who's your daddy? Shit, man, you already know. You already know who's my daddy. Speaking of that, when can I get that allowance raise, homie? Your boy's struggling over here. I'm trying to make that bread, son. You know what I mean? So, Dad, can I get that allowance? Please? I'll do you a special favor, which requires my hands in the car. Just saying. Next one comes from Avidity. Avidity. Can you please be my dad? Well, look, son, I'll do the best I can, okay? I'm not going to guarantee I'll be the greatest dad, but I'll do what I can, all right? Just let me know when that child support due. You feel me? And I'll see what I can do. So that's a yes or no question. I'll be your daddy, but it kind of depends on the situation. Like, if we're looking at like, I don't know, like 500 a month in child support, I'm gonna have to dip potato chip on that one, son. You feel me? Question coming from A Harrison 97. She asked, where do you see your channel within the next year? It's a great question. Kind of thought about it, and within the next year, I hope to see at least over 100 subs, maybe 150. We just keep on that grind, pumping those videos out. I definitely believe we can get to about at least 105. We'll go low. I mean, 150 would be great, but at least 105 subs in the next year. Any more than that would be awesome, but yeah, that's a goal for next year, is about 105, 110, 150 would be great. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that's where I can see my channel the next year. If that doesn't happen, oh well. We're just going to keep going. A few questions come from Mind of Dread. He first asked, if you could work with any company, what company would you work with? It's a really good question. If I could work with any company, I'd probably say Treyarch Games, Treyarch Studios, because they're the God company of Call of Duty. The God tier. They make quality stuff, which is why I have no doubt that BO4 will be a great game. So definitely Treyarch Studios, because I've always loved their games. Every single one of their games. You know, even BO3, hardly played BO3. It attracted me somehow. I think it's the colors. Even World at War, it was supposed to be a dark, gritty World War II game, and it was still, I don't know, it was just something about the graphic wise that it just sucked me back in. Something about them and like just graphics. It just sucks me in, you know what I'm saying? Second question is, how tall are you? My guy, I am 5'10". I don't look 5'10", but if you're smaller than me and I come stand next to you, I'll probably hover over you like a giant. I'm 5'10", believe it or not. A couple questions come from my dude, The Real Cryptic. First one is, if you can meet anyone in the gaming world, who would it be? Another great question. I thought about this. There's a lot of people I would love to meet, but if I had to pick one, it'd be my boy Nuda from SOAR. Why Nuda? Because dude is funny as hell, says some off-the-wall shit, and I feel like he'd be a great person to party with. Like, I feel like he'd be that guy that he could probably just get belligerent drunk and I wouldn't care, because he'd probably just be, like, just laughing his ass off about some dumb shit. And also because he's a great dude, honestly. He really is. I mean, some days he comes off as a, you know, arrogant asshole, but he's also a dude that speaks the truth and doesn't take no bullshit, so I'd like to meet him, because he's kind of like me. You know, I say some weird stuff. He's probably said worse, and I just like to have a good time. But I also don't put up no bullshit. Remember that. Don't be coming at me with that bull. Second question from my dude Cryptic is, what's your favorite band? Now, this one is actually a tough one, because in my genre of music that I like, which is basically metal or any subgenre, well, not all subgenres, there's a lot of bands that I like. I really can't think of one that I dislike, but if I did have to pick one to be my favorite, I'm gonna have to go with A Day to Remember, because they have that unique sound where you don't have to like hear any lyrics. You can just hear the intro and automatically you're like, oh, well, that's A Day to Remember. It's easy. They have that unique sound, unique play style, and you know, even their newest album, a lot of their albums are pretty heavy. Like, they go hard. Even though most of them kind of sound like, well, most have like a pop punk type sound, like California pop punk type sound, but when they go to like metalcore heaviness, they can really bring it in. So, and plus I can listen to all their albums like every day and not get sick of it. I'll just keep that stuff on repeat. I mean, just something about them that just drags me back in. I just cannot get enough of A Day to Remember. So I'm gonna have to go with A Day to Remember as being my favorite band. I need to take a sip of water. A lot of questions. Got that big water, son. Daily reminder, drink water. A few questions coming from my homegirl, Lim Street TK. My homegirl. First one says, what's your favorite Will It G Fuel combo so far? It's a good one. Let me see here. I'm trying to think back of all the ones I've done. I've done quite a bit. We're almost to 40. Can you believe that? I'm gonna have to go with the triple one, the first one I ever did. I don't remember what episode it was. Lemonade, fruit punch, and grape. And I believe Josh was here for that one, or maybe not. I don't remember. Basically made like black cherry. So, and I like black cherry. I was like, this is a good combo. Haven't done it quite often, but I'm gonna have to go with that one as my favorite, just because I honestly did not think black cherry was going to come out of those 3 flavors. And it did. And I was making discoveries, man. Making discoveries. That's why I do that channel. That's why I do that series. That's what I meant to say. Shut up. Next question is, do you plan on streaming ever? Yes. Not anytime soon, because I do not have a setup. Low key, your boy's been saving up the dough, right? I've been saving up that bread, saving up that cheddar, son. And I'm working on it. Basically, why it's taking me a little while to get the setup going is because I want to look into all my options. I just don't want to, like, you know, see one and just pick that. Like, that's the one I want. And also because I don't know if I want to buy it pre-built or if I want to build it on my own. At this point, I might just go with pre-built just because, well, biggest one, I'm a lazy piece of shit. I'm not saying it's probably difficult, but sometimes, most times I'm patient with things. When it comes to that stuff, I'm a little impatient, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I just hate to, I mean, I know it's cheaper to build your own. I mean, the only sucky part is you just got to order all the parts separately, wait till they come in. And so I might just go pre-built, but I do plan on streaming. Really, I really do. I really want to stream. Just as much as I want to, you know, make gaming videos. I mean, I love doing these types of videos, but also I want to be able to edit, like, I guess more professional wise, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, streaming, do plan on streaming. Don't know when. Gonna be thinking about that one. So that one is in the works. It's locked back here. It's in the planning room. We'll be working on that. And our final question is, will Unboxing Douche Lord ever come back? Shit was the best. Yes, he will come back. Unfortunately, he lost his glasses at a concert he went to. So he's actually been quite normal. His sunglasses bring the douchiness out of him. That's why he's such an asshole, an arrogant asshole. But he lost them at a concert, so he's been pretty chill. So he'll come back. Don't worry, he'll come back. Absolutely. When will he come back? When he gets new sunglasses. He's still looking right now. He was at Walmart the other day. He was talking to me. He was looking for some sunglasses, and he just did not like what he saw. So he said, I'm just going to go online. He's going to go online and find the douchiest sunglasses. So he can basically, like, level up to super Unboxing Douche Lord 420. Yeah, he'll be back. The last few set of questions. You remember near the beginning of the video where I said one of y'all, like, just spammed me a bunch of questions? Yeah, we're to those. You're gonna find out who the mastermind behind the spamming is. You know who you are. I still love you though, and I appreciate your questions, and I'm gonna answer them all, every single one. I better take a drink of water for this one. Let's get started. Next questions come from my boy Jersh, the dude who's helped me a lot with this channel, basically everything, mainly the Will It G Fuel video ideas, the thumbnails. My dude's got some questions for me. I'll show you a quick little sneak peek. Boom, those last ones right there, all him. So I hope y'all are relaxed. Hope you got your beverage of choice and your food of choice, because we about to go through these. His first one is, when you started this channel and your videos, what were your first initial thoughts about what you have made as a content creator, and do you wish you could do anything differently? When I first started this, I wanted to try to be a little different from other channels, but a lot of the ideas that have been done that I wanted to do. So at that point I thought, well, I guess I'm gonna have to take some of those same ideas and do a little differently. For example, the Will It G Fuel episode, I've seen plenty of people combine G Fuel flavors, but what I wanted to do was I wanted to step outside the box a little bit and just basically combine whatever. And he actually helped me a lot with that. I mean, we sat down one day with my notebook and just wrote down a crap ton of ideas, and all started with the flavors I have in my cupboard. Actually, I didn't even have that many flavors at the time. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna have to take the original ideas and do it a little differently. And do anything differently? To be honest, if I could do anything differently, I would actually have started this a lot sooner than when I did, which was actually a year ago. I mean, if you go to my YouTube, it'll tell me I've been a member since like 2013, but I didn't start actually, like, you know, actively uploading till last year. So I wish I could have started a little earlier back in the day. You know, give myself a little head start. But you know what? It's whatever. It is what it is. We're doing it right now. We're almost to 60 subs, so we're gaining some traction. We're gaining some ground, so I think that's the only thing I would do differently is started a little bit earlier. What would be a good idea for a G Fuel flavor? This is actually another great question. Actually, these are all great questions. Not a single one of them aren't shit questions. They're all great. A great idea for a G Fuel flavor, my guy. Let's see here. It would be, I think one great flavor would be like a blueberry pomegranate. Because I like pomegranate, believe it or not. I mean, it tastes dry a little bit, almost as dry as cranberry. But I think a blueberry pomegranate would be good. And another one, actually speaking of cranberry, I think like a cran apple or anything cranberry would be really good too. Because again, I love cranberry juice. I know some of y'all are probably sitting there going like, ugh, what the hell? Whose man's is this? That dry ass shit. But I think a cranberry, anything, G Fuel, yeah, would be a great combo, great flavor for a G Fuel. So, G Fuel, you catch this video, hit me up. I got some ideas for y'all, okay? Hit me up, hit my line. I'll give you my number. Hell, I'll give you my email. I'll give you my Twitter. You can DM me. How's that sound? What are your honest thoughts on Black Ops 4? I'm actually really excited for Black Ops 4. I will admit, at some parts, it kind of just seems like a reskin of Bo 3, but I never usually look at Call of Duty games like that. I know there's some people out there who critique the hell out of it, saying stuff like that. I'm like, I really don't care. I mean, you could do a reskin of like World at War with a different game. I wouldn't give a shit. But I think Black Ops 4 is going to be a great game. The Battle Royale mode, Blackout, does look promising. Fortnite kind of killed it for me for the BR, but, you know, I'm willing to give Battle Royale another chance with Blackout. Or maybe PUBG or H1Z1 without the whole building aspect. I think I might enjoy it a little bit more, but I do like the idea of Blackout, a map 1,500 times bigger than Nuketown with like characters from, you know, the whole Black Ops series, a whole decade's worth. Yeah, it looks promising. The whole no campaign thing, it's a little bit of a bummer because I always play the campaign, but I do understand why they're not including it because it takes a lot of development time. And only less than 5% of the, you know, gamers play Call of Duty. So I see why they took it out. It's no big deal. I'm not gonna complain about it. I will do more stuff about Black Ops 4 in a separate video. I'm not gonna get too far into it, but long story short, honest thoughts on Black Ops 4. It looks promising. I think it's gonna be a great game. I can't wait to get it and just grind the hell out of it. So we're gonna. Yeah, look forward to that. Hopefully by then I have a setup going so I can make Black Ops 4 videos because that's going to be a fun time. I honestly, Black Ops 4 is going to be great. We'll just keep it at that. The question is, are there any future plans for Jacob Adine, moi, as a channel? Any future ideas or videos you can share? Future plans, more gaming videos. I really want to do gaming videos. Podcasts. Your boy loves podcasts. You want to know a little something about me? Your dude here loves podcasts. I would like to do podcasts, whether it's on my channel, somebody else's channel. I really don't care. I really want to do podcasts. Obviously, more Q&A videos like this in the future. As for future video ideas, I actually do have some. I mean, they're not in front of me. They're in the notebook, but I do have some future video ideas. Am I going to share those with you? Nope. Nope. You're going to find out. It's going to be a surprise. Okay, I'll give you one. The Black Ops 4. I answered that in a previous question, but I'm going to do a video on all the stuff for Bo 4. So there's one for you. There you go. I lied. There's one video idea for you I can share with you. But I do have more video ideas in the work. They're written down. When are those going to be done? No idea. As you know, I don't roll with that schedule stuff no more. So I just kind of come, just kind of upload as I please. But none of y'all seem to mind. So be on the lookout for some brand new, fresh stuff from your boy. Let's just go to the next question. What's the best type of cheese? Come on, man. You already know. It's that Velveeta stuff, you feel me? Man, Velveeta cheese is the best cheese. I don't care about none of that American or Swiss or pepper jack or whatever jack. It's all about that Velveeta, son. That goldy goodness, son. Velveeta cheese. Fuck you mean? It's the best cheese in the world. Is a hot dog a sandwich? No. What sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to? Hockey. Y'all see how mad those dudes get? You ever seen how mad they get? They start, man, gloves come off, dude. Gloves and helmets come off, and they're just beating the hell out of each other. Imagine if those dudes had to do like 5 shots and like shotgun like 2 beers before a match. And imagine, just let that sink in, right? Dude, imagine when they get mad, dude. Whoo, man, someone's turning into the Hulk and throwing that bee out the fucking stadium. He's gonna pick him up and he's gonna boot gang his ass out. You know what I'm saying? And Matt, that would be super hilarious if they added mandatory amount of alcohol to hockey. Could you imagine that? He's like, man, some dude's like, hey, I made that goal, and the goalie's like, nah, no, you didn't. And he's like, bullshit. He's like, come here so I can boot gang your ass out of the stadium. Hockey. Definitely hockey. That would be, I would actually become a fan of hockey if they made it mandatory to drink so much alcohol before a game. I totally would. Not before practice, just before a game. Definitely hockey. Who is your daddy? Man, come on. My dude Creech already asked this question. You already know who daddy is. I'm sorry, it ain't you, homie. It's Creature, man. He's daddy. He's Big Daddy. All right? You don't fuck around Big Daddy. Fuck around Big Daddy if you want. Go ahead. Go ahead. Don't let me stop you. You ain't gonna like the outcome, but sure thing. Go ahead. Fuck with Big Daddy. Can we never see Unboxing Douche Lord ever again? That guy was a douche. You refer back to the question from a homegirl, Limstree. He's coming back. Sorry, Josh. He's coming back. He's been gone for too long, man. He's coming back. You don't know when he's gonna come back, but he's coming back. He's coming back. So to answer your question, no, we're gonna be seeing Unboxing Douche Lord again, boy. Lastly, will you ever make a video explaining what Team Galactic is? Because I need to and don't know how to go about it. Yes, that will come along the pipe. Don't worry. I will make a video about who TG is, because I know some of y'all have asked me, what the hell is TG, man? Because of that video I uploaded like a while back. So, yes, there will be a video made on Team Galactic and who we are and how we came to be. So, look forward to that. There's another video idea I just gave out. So I basically just lied twice in a row. I said I wasn't going to give any ideas, and I just basically dropped 2 video ideas to y'all. So you're welcome. If you're lucky, your dude loves you. Otherwise, I wouldn't give a fuck. Just kidding. I'm always going to give a fuck. But sometimes I want to be surprising and just drop videos like that on y'all. You'd be like, what the hell? This dude dropping mad stuff on us now. What the hell? Man's crazy. All right, guys. That is all the questions for the 50 sub Q&A. Thank you to everybody who submitted a question. I loved them all, whether they were a serious question or if they were a funny question. Definitely look forward to more of these in the future once we hit milestones. I'll probably do one for 100 subs, do one for 150, 200. I'll do one once I hit 10 million subs and like 15 million. So yeah, definitely more videos like these coming in the future, because I love Q&As. I want people to get to know me better, because, you know, y'all are supporting me. You're liking the vids, you're leaving comments, you're retweeting and liking when I share, you know, when the video's done. So I want to give back to my supporters. We don't say fans no more, okay? We don't say fans. We say supporters. I like supporters. It sounds more it sounds more giving in a way. Like, you know, I mean, fans is cool and all, but like, it feels like calling somebody a fan is just like low tier. Like, I like supporter because it's kind of high tier. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all get what I mean. Like, I think you're gonna get what I mean, but sometimes I can't explain shit for shit. So yeah. So again, thank you for the questions. Thank you for supporting this channel, supporting me, and the stupid shit that I make. For some reason, y'all like it, and I don't know what the hell, man. I do some cringy ass shit. I'm pretty sure this whole video is gonna be a cringe fest, and here y'all are still liking the shits out of it. So I appreciate y'all. I fucks with every single one of you. Seriously though, thank you guys. 50 subs. We hit a milestone. We going for more milestones. So I appreciate all of you. I appreciate you guys that like my stuff, leave comments, yada yada yada, all that good stuff you already know. So that is gonna do it for this video, guys. If you enjoy, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. If you somehow come across this video, everyone's welcome. No discrimination. I don't care what race you are, what gender you are, what your sexual preference is. I don't care if you're 6'5" or 4'10". I don't care if you drive an Escalade or a Prius. I don't care if yeah, everyone's welcome. So until next time, guys, we'll see you guys later.